say that President Obama gave Assad a green light to use chemical weapons because he used them once before and we did nothing?
Well, they did use them once before. In fact, numerous times before. There's ample evidence of. But the fact is that the President of the United States said that it would be a red line. He crossed that red line, and I think he was then encouraged to do more since he was not held to account for his previous breaches. But, you know, you were talking already just then, all of these leaks, when the strikes are going to take place, what's going to be used. If I were Bashar Assad, I think I would declare tomorrow a snow day and keep everybody from work.
Well, that's what we've been saying,
This is
Senator.
crazy.
Yeah.
These leaks are just crazy.
But is this the way in which, you know, is this 2013 war? I mean, is this the new way of doing war? Or is it just that the administration is sort of profiling exactly what they're going to do for the enemy?
Well, I think that that's happening, but the sad part of this is that they keep announcing that this is not anything to do with the regime change. What these strikes should be about is to help the resistance change the momentum, which is now not in their favor because of Hezbollah's thousands of troops there and Iranian weapons and Russian weapons and our failure to supply the resistance with the weapons that they need. And so therefore you have a situation where we are basically saying that you can stay in power. Now, this is the same president that 2 years ago said that Bashar Assad must leave office. And so where is America's credibility? Where is our ability to influence events in the region? And I promise you that those who say we should stay out of Syria do not understand that this is now a regional conflict. Look at the news from Baghdad this morning. Look at the dislocation in Lebanon. Look at Jordan, which is overflowing with refugees to the point where the regime there, the king, is very unstable. So this is a regional conflict that's getting worse. And what is the president's policy? What is the president's policy?
So, Senator, you know the pushback on this. And by the way, Syria is implicated anti-American just by what they did for the insurgency in Iraq. Tangentially, they have killed our guys. They have maimed our guys. If it wasn't for them, that insurgency wouldn't be able to flourish. They're able to go back there, get a quick shower, get some training, fresh weapons, and go back in and continue the fight. But what is the perfect scenario? Because you know the rebels don't seem to be nice guys. And on Monday, Tom McInerney, General, says that General Idris, who you met with, not a good guy, tied with Muslim Brotherhood. So a lot of people are at home going, where are the good guys in this?
Well, I know of no ties that General Idris has to the Muslim Brotherhood. I know that there is some Islamic influence, maybe. These people are Islamists. But to call them al-Nusra or al-Qaeda affiliated, they are not. Look, I met these people. I went into Syria. I know General Idris. He's not a radical, nor are the people that work for him. Yes, there are jihadists flowing in from all over the world, actually, to fight. But General Idris is a good man. Here's the plan that we need to implement. We need to take out his air capabilities. He's operating out of 5 or 6 airfields. We need to then give him a safe zone and get the message in, get the weapons in to the people that we know are good people and can use
Senator, what about Libya, though? Because, you know, many Americans are thinking back to that, and we trusted the rebel situation there, and maybe that didn't turn out so well. And aren't Americans weary about getting involved in yet another international conflict?
Well, first of all, Libya did get rid of Muammar Gaddafi, and yes, they are having difficulties. And one of the reasons why they are is we did nothing to help them after they got rid of Muammar Gaddafi. We just kept our hands off. We knew what needed to be done and what assistance they needed, which they could have paid for, and so we are paying a penalty for that.
All right, Senator, ask a question. Doesn't the president need congressional approval? Shouldn't he be talking to you guys about this? Because we understand they're just informing you on the phone.
Well, they should be consulting. It's interesting to me that both the British Parliament and the French Parliament have convened to discuss this issue. I do think that the President needs to have more consultation, which so far has not been there. But the War Powers Act is a little murky about that.
Okay, plenty of leaks, though. All right, Senator John McCain joining us today. Sir, thank you very much.
Thanks.
And remember, it was supposed to be 2 to 3 days of campaigning, and now it's 1. Fox News learning is just going to be 1 day.
How much can you do in 1 day?